We've finished another one. It's 4 metres by 3 metres. It's in a place called Fawn in Doncaster, and I'm going to let you have a little look around it. John's going to follow me around. We're going to show you the full build. It's a dedicated garden office. This customer currently works from home. He's currently in sort of like a conservatory spare bedroom, so he's going to move into his dedicated office now that we've finished it. So I'll let you have a little look around. John follows me. I'll explain everything as we go along. So, toilet on the job. We always have a toilet on the job. We only come in your house when we need to, which is to connect up to the power supply. The customer's going to have some gates across here. Originally there was a concrete base there. I'll drop a picture in of that concrete base. It was thick, it was substantial. We could have built off it, but we never do build off it, so we broke it up. I'll explain the cable run as well when we come back. The neat little job there as well. So like I say, it's 4 metres by 3 metres. It's Canadian Western red cedar. It's hand selected. Every single piece has been selected by us. No loose knots, no shakes, no breaks in the wood, nothing like that. So it's been treated with UV stabilisers to help it keep its natural colour. Right, we'll start at the back and then we'll work our way around. We've got no maintenance, plastic coat, steel cladding on the back there, so that'll never require any maintenance. We've got a lovely cedar corner there which finishes that trim. If John can show you that, that's how we transition from the metal to the cedar with this little right angle trim. I don't know if they can see that. I know a lot of people ask how we do that. So there's your side. It's full, it's cedar, it's beautiful, it's treated. We've got plastic soffit and fascia. We've got a plastic UPVC in black P trim on there as well. And if John can just see the gutter on the back there as well. Right. So around the front, we've got an overhang which allows us to put our downlighters in. There's 5 downlighters, GU10 LED downlighters. We've also got a PIR security light, so come the winter months when the customer comes out of his house, the light will flick on and the area will be illuminated, and then he's got a safe journey into his garden room without tripping over. Right, the front is cedar as well as both sides. We've got an aluminium fully glazed door there that opens into the office. I'll let you have a look in the office in a minute. We've also got an aluminium anthracite window there as well. We always use aluminium on ours. It's better quality than UPVC, and at the moment anthracite is obviously massively in fashion. Let me just explain this to you. Customer's going to have his drive redone at a later date. So we had a problem there. Then what do? Do we follow the height of the building? But what we've actually done is follow the lay of the land as much as we could. And if needs be, when the drive is done at a later date, that can be trimmed off to match the level of the drive. We've also got this side elevation here as well. There's a 2-gang stainless steel, brushed stainless steel, 2-gang socket there as well. Let me just open that for you so you can have a look at that. Nice little detail there as well. A bit better than the norm, where you see just the black plastic one, you know. We've also got the downpipe there as well, which will take the rainwater away. Again, all the elevations that are visible are Western red cedar. It's highly expensive at the moment, and we're going to address that in a later issue when we move forward and try and move away from cedar a little bit, just because it is becoming unsustainable and the cost of it is absolutely ridiculous at the moment. Right, let's talk about the cable run, how we got the cable, the power and the internet to the house. Right, so you can just see there, we've got a 10mm steel wide armoured, and we've also got a Copex there as well. In the Copex is the Cat 6. So the run then was over to the house. We've dug a trench there, of course. The drive is going to get dug up, so the trench has gone lower than the drive, obviously. We've come over there and we've managed to bring the steel wide armour in through there at an angle which is tight to the back of that door. It's locked, I can't show you that. But the cable then runs up there, it goes into the loft, and then it's connected to the incoming supply. There we have our Cat 6. Now, in the Cat 6, as I explained in a video yesterday, John has jelly crimped them. The reason why we've done that and not done it in one run is because we had 2 options of running the cable. Option which we would have preferred was to go around the front of the house, through the customer's living room and to his dedicated modem. But they've just had a new laminate floor, the room's been decorated to a high standard, and she didn't really want us to go that way. So what we did then, we ran the cable that way, because that's where he's got a mesh system over in that room, isn't it, John? Is that right? Yeah. We ran it loose, we tested it, make sure it was sufficient, and then we connected with our jelly crimps there, and that's why we used the jelly crimps. So there's the cable run for that. It goes around there, it cuts into that recess, it goes up there, and it then goes into his mesh system, which once upon a time was his office in there. I don't know if John can just see the mesh system. Yep. So what John did, he went inside, he tested the speed that the customer currently getting, and then he went in the office, connected our modem and tested the speed, and he's got exactly the same speed as he has got in there. So we were fixed with that then. We fixed it, and that was it. Do you want it, John? We went for that, yeah? Right, so let's go inside then. So, fully glazed door opens into the room. Normally, when we build a smaller room, I mean, this 4x3 is more than adequate for a one-person office, never mind this two-people office. But what we normally do is open the doors out to give you more space, but because it's a decent size, this room, and it's a one-person office, the customer requested that door opening. And the reason why it's fully glazed is to give you the light which you've got in this room now. It's very bright, it's spacious, and it's a good size room. Customer's going to have his desk here. He's going to look out to that elevation, isn't he, John? And he'll be able to look down and see his garden, yeah? Okie dokie. Right, so what have we got in these rooms? This is a turnkey operation, which means it's finished, completely finished to a high standard. So literally, the customer turns his key, in he comes, and the job is his, ready to take. Right, so it's fully plastered. It's been painted. It's had skirting boards, and it's had architraves and windowsills where required. John's laughing because I've actually pronounced it right for the first time ever. Right, he's got a range of PowerPoints running around the room. Like I say, he's going to have his desk here. There's the modem that John has fitted. He's connected up to the house, and we've got exactly the same speed as we have in the house. He's got USB sockets. He's got a 2 kilowatt digital heater with a timer on, and we've also dropped his TV on the wall for him there as well at the height the customer has requested. And before a lot of you moan about the height of it, you're not going to hurt your neck, because that's not what happens with TVs these days. You can have any height you want and it works fine. So that's what it's requested. We've also got a consumer unit up there, which has been certified and tested by our electrician as well. So we've got 8 GU10 firelighters, LED bulbs there, low energy, and we've also got a nice laminate floor which we've fitted as well. So you can see from this room, it's massive, it's spacious, and yet it's only 12 square metres, it's a 4x3. So when we first built this, the customer says to us, he was a bit dubious about the size of it when we set out our rods, and he thought, oh, it's a bit small, but as we spoke to him yesterday, you can't believe the actual size he's got now for the garden room. Like, it's a 4x3, so that's it. Right, so aluminium, we always fit aluminium just because it's a better quality as well. So he's got this double sash window there, it's split down the middle, 1200 wide, 1000 high, which works perfectly in these size rooms, and he's got a full opener there as well, so there you can see. Again, good quality windows. They've got trickle vents on there as well to let some air in the room. Right, that's enough of that. That's that room complete, another build complete. We've got 2 more which are still outstanding, which we're trying to get round as quick as we can because we're struggling with staffing issues at the moment. And obviously, you know, the way economics are going as well, it's a big struggle as well. So that's it. If you want to keep watching, we're going to start back doing some more tutorials as soon as we can. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe and comment. If you're watching on Instagram, also comment as well, and we've also got a Facebook channel as well. Facebook group as well. So I mean we're running about 80,000 subscribers combined now on all of them, so we're happy with that. Yeah, so we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. That was a bit shit towards the end, wasn't it, John? What are you doing?